Hello, it's Dene. It's the hour of power. 17th of June. Our little doggy next door. Wake up to the doggy. Got pea flowers. Let's get her this way. Pea flowers. Guys, you need to be clinging on there. The region. Shut up, you. Shut up, you. Curly's upstairs. She uses the heat in here during the day with that closed and outside. They need fertilization. They might go outdoors eventually. These are struggling a little bit, particularly that one. It's been a bit rough. I'm not eating it. They need a bit of a feed too. There's kales, baby kales. We're a month behind, remember though. There's backup leeks, scallions, parsleys, kales, cabbage, spinach and purple sprouting broccoli for next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. And bits of moss flowers and whatever. Charts that I rescued from outside. Because they were not doing well. Look at this. It's clinging onto that. And look, there's a cane right here. Excuse me. Let go. Oh my goodness. Please let go. I don't want to break you. Oh, this is great fun. This is. Oh, there we go. I'll tie it up anyway, but like, I don't want to cling onto that. I was reading there yesterday that 10-litre buckets are not good enough for vining tomatoes. But I've been growing successfully enough in those for several years, so I'll tie it up anyway. Just I don't want to clinging onto those things. So, well, that's not too bad actually. What's that? Black zebra. There's a lot of curling, but it's curling here and there. I need to poke some holes around the rims and then let it air out a bit by opening the door on that side door, if you could call it that. Half of it anyway. And then once the soil or compost dries out, but some of them are so dry, they're very dry. But hopefully I can plant them out somewhere. They are mini bells, I believe. Yeah, 3 mini bells. And yeah, they could probably do with being planted out. Sooner the better. We're finding space for them at this stage. But anyway, yeah, I'll start poking some holes. Actually, open the door first. Oh. I know it's the one closest to the doors in Ailsa Craig here. No curling going on, so it's got more air in the units. I don't know if that's even 10 litre, maybe 8 litres or something. But I don't get huge harvests. Excuse me. I don't get huge harvests necessarily. Once I've got like 4 or 5 trusses, I cut the top. Sometimes I let them go on just for a crack, go all over the place. You know, the containers dry out pretty quickly, especially in here on the very hot days are home. The dog next door is trying to dig through or something like that. See here? Oh, yeah. Let's go over and investigate. I'm interested. Digging over the other side, maybe. Oh no, he's right there. Hello, doggo. Hello. Hello. Oh, jeepers. I'm just saying hello. Okay, goodbye then. I can say hello. I don't even say hello. What's that? Looks like crying. Yeah? Yeah. I didn't put that there. Not intentionally, anyway. Pea flowers and dog barks. To see him. He seems intent in guarding that rhubarb. I was having a bit of a rough start. You can see it's coming back nicely now. Oh, sorry. Nice. I think he's actually just trying to eat the strawberries. Oh, speaking of which. Magic. Hello. Your time has come, my friend. Thanks for the like. Maybe the like was for the strawberries. The little babies for my short. I'll be planting them one of these things, maybe 2, maybe 3. I didn't bother taking the fruit off them this year, so I might as well get a few off them. Last year I did, obviously. Let the roots grow a little bit bigger. I only went into those pots at the beginning of this year. There's a few scattered about the place. There's one there, just waiting for a permanent home. There's one here. Despite the little pots, though, they're quite vibrant, nice. Oh, I see it. Don't you worry. We'll find a home for you. There's another one there. There's an hanging. That's the thing, you know, I see the little babies coming off. You're gonna have to do something with them. Some merge up. I freshened up. Very vibrant looking. And the smell matches to lemony, sort of kind of minty too, minty lemony, floral though, you know, more floral than mint. Speaking of floral, these are starting to fade, but the bees are still kind of stuck in. You bee. Like in the evening when the sun's sort of not baiting them, and a little feed before bedtime. But the flowers are fading, and as soon as they fade, I'll cut them back, and I may indeed get another flourish. But I'll cut the whole plant back, I think, right down. There's a lot of new growth down there. They can get a bit mad. There's one over yonder as well. And the Beltree Dahlia, looking very good, fresh. And it's another elder one from 2 years ago, maybe. And then these two are from this year. And I'm hoping one comes up white and the other comes up kind of pink or something. They're not exactly the same. And there's a spot here that I did have some chard, and that was flowering and looking cool, but it's got stripes of red and green stem. Excuse me. Maybe I should eat another strawberry. They're actually not acidic enough. They're very sweet. Hey, chicken. There's some parsley. I hope it's parsley anyway. It's looking like parsley, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever the hell this is. Some sort of weed or something. Hang on, until I smell it. It smells like a weed to me. I'm clinging on to this thing. Like it owes me money. We should do it. I got my neighbours there now. You won't know what to talk about. This generation. Always streaming things on their phone now. How much should I blow? But dead heading as we go. For the hour of power, it's not very powerful, is it? It's pretty chill. It's alright. They're even older strawberries, though. They're like 2 years old. Ones I never did anything with at all. There's little strawberries growing on those, and that's alright. They'll do. And eventually, you'll be. Do you hear me? Off they go. Oh, pungent smell. Pungent smell of the milk. Container carrots. Small, little tiny carrots. And these can go pretty crazy as well. They probably need a water. Not too bad. The lettuce first. As you can see, I only managed to save one variety. That sort of couldn't come against us. I'll be taking a good old bit of it tonight. This evening, there. And eating that. And giving these leeks here a bit of a chance. But they've grown up quite a bit. I forgot to trim the roots and to trim the tops. I suppose I could still trim the tops a little bit, but I wanted to trim the roots. And I don't know, I should be doing it in the rain. There's some chard in there, I believe. There was spinach, and eventually it bolted, as it tends to do. Thought this would act as a good shield, but of course when the sun comes around here, the shield is useless. Speaking of useless. Anyway, on we go. It looks very dry, but it's not. Don't be fooled. Look. See? Ooh, moist. It's just a mulchy top layer. I know. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Pretty deep and spongy and falling apart. Like myself. Well, not the deep and spongy bit, but the falling apart bit, most certainly. Spuds in a tub. Show yourself, you scoundrel. Okay. still tidying up, but you know, I don't like depend on this for my food. It's just although this year might be a bit different, huh? A lot of gardening channels I know are trying that shtick now at the moment. With you know, oh, it's never been a better time to grow your own food with the upcoming food price crisis, whatever. And then you see them all sponsored by whatnot and this and that. You kind of think, is it really that cheap to get started? Well, from my point of view, just start with some rocket or arugula or some herbs, if you can, a little space on the windowsill. Basil, is there? Or, you know, those few things. Don't be rushing out like a mad thing, spending more money than you can afford, and defeating the purpose, setting up a whole mini farm situation. Pandemic style. What's that? Guillermo? Is it Guillermo? Guillermo? What's up, man? Hey. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, what was I saying? Who cares? Right, find a pokey thing. Got it. Hey, what's up? Oh, jeez, you're really testing my pronunciation skills here. Oh, it's Metat Khan. I think you've been here before, haven't you? What's up? I'm poking some mouse. Just poking for now. Poking them on the outskirts. Open that door first, maybe that'll give you a good idea. Yeah, what should I say? What say ye? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the upcoming food crises. Oh no. I know it's the gardening channels now. Real heavy leaning on those AI graphics and titles, you know, the bright yellow, you just know it a mile away. Aye. I'm not AI. I'm talking with mouse. Let's poke. Oh yeah. It's getting some oxygen already. Or getting ripped to shreds and dying. Pump it up. Elsa Craig. Another curly top. It's trying to like reduce its leaf surface. Stop water loss. In other cases, it could be disease or something like that, but in this case, due to the environmental conditions, that's certainly what it is. I swear I studied this the way I'm going. That course where they say it's perfectly fine to grow your golden sunrise tomatoes in a fucking rhubarb bucket. Stop complaining, it's good for you. You're stopping my roots. You're stopping my roots. It's good for you. Probably another golden sunrise. Morning, hello Trish, what's up? 8 a.m. Thursday morning here. Ooh, it's currently 8 minutes past 9 Wednesday evening. How are you, Trish? How you getting on? Oh, thanks for the like. I'm poking my tomatoes, trying to get some oxygen to the roots. And then I'm going to open the door. I'm going to leave it open all night and see what happens. And then maybe in the morning, or maybe this evening, we'll see how we go. We're 21 minutes in. I might get a little fresh compost manure mix, top them up, sink down a little bit, and for the extra nutrients, and for the adventitious roots that may come out as well, giving them extra stability and then extra uptake of the roots. Golden sunrise, sure. Golden sunrise. Out the bazoo. These black pots are a little bit more what's the word? Vertical. So I think I am stopping the roots a little bit in the case of these ones. So maybe just a little more delicately. Some of them have a little bit of sort of green algae moss kind of look, which is not necessarily damaging to the tomatoes, but it speaks more to the environmental conditions again. Sort of heat and sort of moistness. When it gets really bad, water can just pool on top and prevent like sufficient oxygen and water and nutrients and whatever getting to the actual roots. But it's not too bad now anyway. I may have scraped a little bit off yesterday, which is fine. That's what you do, just scrape it off. And as I top it up and open the doors, give it all a bit of oxygen with the poking. That'll be good. Getting cold here winter. Oh my goodness, yeah. You're on the opposite end of things. I'm out here in a t-shirt. Oh, we got another golden sunrise. There's more of them than anything. And I had gardener's delight as well. I forgot to plant it. I forgot to sow it. Packets still sitting there. Well, at least I know I've got gardener's delight for next year. 3 likes, awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Cold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's such like takes me a second just to readjust my mind. Think, what? Oh yeah. I was gonna say you're down below, but that sounds like you're in hell. Looking pretty good, despite all the hardships. Golden sunrise, surprise. New Zealand button, what's all yeah. Down below, says he. shared out one of your videos for you a while ago. Get you more subs and views. Okay. Well, thanks very much. Which one was it? Yeah, I've got a slow but steady sort of build up of subscribers. But I don't post things very often. No, because life and whatever. It's not my job. I have a real one. A holiday coming up though, so you may see a little bit more of me. Certainly during the live. And because I'm a month to a month and a half behind with everything already, you know, I'm more enthusiastic to get out, you know, especially when there's little signs of positive things happening. So, but yeah, thanks so much for that. I appreciate it. Whether I help or not, I can't really judge. Even with the YouTube studio analytics, it doesn't really tell me that kind of thing. But yeah, every little helps, I suppose. Thanks very much, Trish. It's gonna fall again. It's gonna hit me in the head. That aforementioned algae or moss or whatever you might be able to see. See? Oh yeah, it's actually clear through the phone. I don't know what it's like on your side. But yeah, so yeah, not really detrimental, but if it gets too bad, I can't. But it's more suggestive of the environmental conditions down hot in this PE greenhouse during the day. So I got the dills in there. I need to do something. I was trying to find the right pot. It needs to be this one here. Container. It's not really a pot. It's something I got from the local petrol station that they keep their flowers in. Petrol station flowers. I didn't get the flowers, I just got the bucket. Oh, hello. The amazing MG6947, what's up? Lovely garden. Oh yeah, mine get sometimes. Oh, the amazing MG6947, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Well, this is in the greenhouse anyway. Things are, despite being far behind. And a little look outside. I don't know if you've been here the whole time or not, but there's a little bit more here. Less far, so I got my onion coming. I'm eating a ton of that tonight, I can tell you. Some avocado, some salmon. And you too, if you're not careful, mate. You need to be doing a good job minding them. I just hear everything I hear, I think, oh jeez, is that a mouse? Is that a rat? No. And you know what? I might even harvest a bit more of that to keep it sort of in check a little bit. They're so tasty looking, they're so vibrant. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to our poking. I'll just scrape a bit of this off for now. Maybe I should go this way. Extreme close up. Thank you very much for the time for breakfast, but I'll leave this going out. Watch to give you. Oh no, it's fine, Trish. You're like, thanks very much, but go do your do. Don't mind me. Very tidy garden. Oh, jeepers, no. You haven't seen the outskirts of where I've moved. It's like the classic pushing everything under your bed as a kid. So it's like mostly it's containers that I need to put things into. But I'm saving a lot of them for purple sprout broccoli. germinate them, you. But enjoy your breakfast, Rich. Look at this. It's just the centimeters are gonna go crazy. You throw it in there, and we get back to our poking routine. What's this? Golden sunrises? But yep. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Taman, the only one released last year. I'm starting to do that crazy. I think that's gonna be it's always the first one. First flowers like that. This one's over in the corner. Or this one only hits it for a couple of hours in the late afternoon. But despite that, it's doing okay. Not as curly as the other ones because it's cooler out in the corner. But probably not as tall as the other ones because it's not getting as much sun either. So it's like the good and the bad. But for this evening though, I think I might leave them all centrally down the middle. So they actually get a bit of airflow and move them over in the corners. I think there might actually be too many, so I might leave one or two just outside. Maybe over there would be good. It's kind of protected zone. Do you know what? Well, I'm not going to stick to Monday. Oh, I got loads of golden sunrise. Golden sunrise. He's just finding the door, he's anyway. Suburban. Maybe this is too small. But we shall see. I was also considering sticking a marigold in there as well, but I think that's really pushing. Black zebra, the only one, the main, like, it's the only one that grew, but in my tomato haul and seed planting video, this was like quite prominent in the thumbnail. I've only got one of them. Last year I was very confused with the tomatoes, which were determinate, which were indeterminate, because my labeling got all messed up. And pretty sure I planted these out as determined, and I didn't pinch out the side shoots. Thanks for the likes. One bigger. I pushed out a find the door fine there, Mr. B. Now you're like, I don't know what you're doing. You're having a panic attack, are you? Just fly down. Just like a half a foot. Okay. So silly. You're so silly. Lovely flower. Lovely flower, come on. Look, you're so close to the door. Just fly down a little bit. Just be a little bit more curious what's down there. Yeah? Okay. Come. Come. That's how you do it. That's the door. In one move. Right, we're going to start centralizing it. I'm going to put you over here, okay? I give you all of one part. To do something with this paper. You probably just utilizing it. I'll be using it because you use things and love people. You don't love things and use people. People. Alright? I'm alright. What's wrong? two in that one. We'll see. Grab that first anyway. Be back in a second. And we're back. Dry as a bone. Dry as a bone. Who wants it? You're doing well. Cucumber there is clinging on very nice. I'll fit two on it. I'll put two in with the expectation that one might die. Hopefully one will survive. But I'll grab a little bit of not completely blown dry compost first. Some homemade and some New York. Which is pretty good with like dill because this hot weather you're risking a boat and stuff, you know. So manure will help boost nitrogen, which in turn will help theoretically give us more leaves. Of course, as long as it's cared for properly. Time 48. all die. Yeah, that's let me see. One might survive. So optimistic, huh? Should have pre-warned it, I guess. Yeah, well, why aren't you doing that? Did you not just say I should have? Hang on, you had an opportunity. You remembered. What? Sorry, what? Pre-what? That's right. Well, having 3 of them in here encouraged them to flower so quickly. Tasha Shin on Cash more. Ish. Hang on, Shah. But just stick them on, it seems like. What if that fails? All that, just for one failing little deal. So at least it nothing. Duke it out. Move to the side. Order that in time. In time. Meanwhile, I'll go out and just stick these in random spots in here. She might as well come along. Oh, mind the bag in there? Probably gone away for a second, have you? There you go. Oh, we're back. I'm gonna put a flower in here. A flower. He probably wants to run away. I'm taking these ones out before I even have a taste them. That's like an implement. I'll be back with an implement. Jeepers. I've got my big implement here. Homemade stuff. actually saves my homemade compost a little bit too finely. It's one of the reasons why those tomatoes are, what we were just looking at, are not very porous when it comes to the water getting down, because the particles obviously are so fine, it becomes almost like a clay, which is what clay is. No way. No clay. Upside down, barely noticeable. Oh, there's my neighbour. Hello. How you doing? I got the shock of my life there the other day. What was I doing? I was over by my little container carts there. I can't even remember exactly what I was doing, but I was just going through compost to top up the carrots around the top so they don't go green. And without like just scraping, talking with my hands over here, punching people by, knocking things over. Anyway, I just looked up and there she was, just staring at me. And then I looked down really quickly and I kind of thought to myself, oh, maybe she saw me looking up and then she like waved, but I looked down before I had a chance to see her waving. And she probably felt like a weirdo. I think I'm just staring at him. It was kind of, yeah. What you're doing. Maybe she's interested in the garden, but I wish she'd ask me about it, rather than just like staring at me like a weirdo. I don't know why we're over by the mint, but here we are. It's smelling mint time. Okay, that's enough of that. Hang on here. Will you mind those peas for me while I go and get some cut up plastic milk bottles? Thanks. I wasn't lying. I do need to spritz them a little bit first. Oh, hello. My small garden. Hi, hello, my small garden. They are beautiful. What's beautiful? Everything? Oh, thank you anyway. Please like and subscribe. My name's Dene, spelled D-E-N-E. Some people think it's Dene. Some people think it's Dene. Dene. I've had Dane as well. Dene, I said Dene. 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 That was one. Dene. like some 1980s second R&B singer or something. Yeah, I'm gonna spread so still and water them in basically. And I'm gonna cover them with these just for a little added protection. Yeah, but it's Dean. What's up? How are you? Where are you from? I am in Dublin, Ireland. That's where I am. For me sins. Where are you from? Like and subscribe. And if you're a public channel, you'll appear in my subscribers list, and then I'll be able to subscribe to you too. But at my small garden is not difficult to remember, although I say that now. I was talking to Indiana Funny Farm here in a live stream a while ago, and somebody else popped in that she knew, and that person subscribed, and I said, "Oh, grand, you're probably a public channel, so I'll subscribe to you when I see it in my list." And she wasn't in my list, so I'm sorry, woman. Woman. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and grab some water and water those in, okay? I'm gonna just come with me. Come on, I'll come with you. Do you want to look at me as we walk, or the garden? I've got a small garden too, but yeah. Turn around. My beautiful dollies. These new ones, they look new, don't they? It's like the first time they've grown compared to these ones, and that one particularly. Is that a dolly or is it a fucking potato? You know what I mean? Look at it. In this garden, you wouldn't know. There's some garlic over there that has a potato coming up through it, a volunteer potato. So that garlic's pretty fecked. I've been like grabbing the stems as much as I can. Look, that'll do. Pump it up. But I'm not getting the actual seed potato that's down there. So I was just gonna keep. It's just these ones here. In there. You can see compared to the onions next to them. Whereas they're garlic, they're onions. You can see the difference in the growth. And these garlic over here were attacked by something. I don't know what. But they're suffering as well. Aliens hate me. Aliens hate me. Except that they're like just random scallions that come up. Well, we're here. They can take it, don't worry. Anyway, we're here, not here for that, we're here to get these a little bit of water in, like so. And they really appreciate that. It's like I'm peeing on them, isn't it? Zip. Zip. Oh, Jesus. Oh, been holding that in for about 45 minutes. As my bladder's just. Look at me. Show me age. Just water our beetroots. Because we're getting a lot of direct sun. These mange too over here aren't really much of a help in covering. The sunflower is doing its best. Of course, at the base of there. And a thyme in a pot that needs to be put somewhere else. Pump it up. Greetings from America. Hello. Greetings from Dublin, Ireland. What's the crack? America, where's that? What America though? North America? South America? What part of North America? Mexico? United States of America? Canada? What am I forgetting? Is there somewhere else in North America? Or is it just Mexico, USA, and Canada? Done. I'm not going into South America. Look, I'll be here. I'll start have to do searches online. Oh, they're falling over. That's look. They're weak. They're weak. Some carrots over there as well. They'll get a bit too. I'll do a zoom zoom. It's only for hour of power. Look, we're hour and 5 minutes. Let's see. They'll come back as well. So over here. I put some mash too in here last night. And a few other bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Pump, 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 pump it. And then tie up my tomatoes tomorrow, so. And what else was like pressing that I had to do? Oh yeah, look, there's carts over there next to the other container. Not that one. The one next to it. That's the cloth on it. Shade cloth? Fleece? Fleece, I guess. Pump, 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 pump it up. If I can spin out that compost bin's full of brassicas. Brassicas and I'll put a few speculative carrots in there too. I've got some Autumn Kings. The packet says so by June. But that's a lot of nonsense, right? It's sort of broad, taken into account, like lots of different regions and climates, whatever. So we'll see how we go here. Obviously, I'll need to crop the rest of the Mitsune and stuff that's going to flower. I like the flowers and stuff as well. And then once they're cleared out, I might consider putting some Autumn Kings in here. I haven't grown autumn carrots for like a very long time, and the last time it was only once, and it didn't really work out very well for me. It's really just the timing though. As I'm saying, the seed packet says June. Well, I think July will be okay. But we'll see. Like, we shall see. I'm just running out of water at this stage. I think I'm wasting more on these. They're fairly fucked. Sorry for my language. But they're fairly bollocks. I'm sorry for my language. It's not really The onions are looking a little bit better, but the garlics are just like not good at all. Not good at all. Jeepers. Yeah. Alright, so I'll type those ones tomorrow. I'll leave these out, leave the door open, leave that glove on the round there, why not? And I'll go in. Oh, what you want to do? The carrots thing was the most pressing. Some marigolds hiding in there need to be pinched out. Well, maybe not that one. That one, maybe. But I wanted to earth these. Oh, they're not better than they were yesterday. See how randomly spaced they are compared to these? They're like, okay, except for the bits where they didn't actually grow. They're all decent looking wraps. Yeah, that could be topped up as well. To have that algae condition as well, but once the plants start growing, they suck up all the water. But when they're this young, look at this. Dries bone here. No wonder they don't grow over there, huh? And of course, where it's most nice, but they need sort of earthing up. And this compost. And I'll said it before and I'll say it again. The bag's currently upside down. But grow more, multi-purpose. It's garbage. Pump it up. USA. Okay, sorry, I just went into my own world there. Oh, another thing I do is I need to put that osteosperm where the chart I was talking about was over there. Yeah, so, you know, I think it'll be alright for another day. What I will do though is I'm just going to take a minute and grab a scissors. Seems like. This isn't normally how I harvest cotton. Come again, but this instance, I'm going to give the little baby leeks a chance. should start selling. How much? How much? How much? How much? How much is that lettuce in the window? Yeah, so the chart won't do very well there. Pretty dry. Snippity snip. A bouquet of lettuce for my beloved. Let's grab a few of those strawberries. Oh, there we go. Good job. That wasn't ground, that was strawberries. Multi-ground, sure. Run a bit large. Oh, gotcha. I don't think that's right. Did we get copyright struck for that one? Exactly. Since I've known you on the radio, I wouldn't play a bunch of posers like that. Looks good. Are you? You're very sweet. Yes, my berries are very sweet if you're still there. Because we've been getting a lot of sun the past few days. So yeah, I had one earlier on the stream. I forgot that I was actually on camera. I don't like doing that. It's not a mukbang channel. I can hear neighbors in the either side, so we're well over an hour now, an hour 20. Hour power, finito. thanks for likes. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next live stream or whatever it may be. Hopefully I got 100 new subscribers. Or one. I'd be happy with one. Anyway, yeah. Till the next time, take care. Slán. To my house.